get low when the whistle go.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Holt in Real Life. This is episode 2, and I took y'all's name suggestions. I really like this one, so I added it into my intro, and I think that's what we're going to call this series. And today, this is going to definitely be a real life talk video. It's not going to be anything Disney related. And this is going to be about the time earlier in 2014 when I got to play drums in front of over 10,000 people. Yeah. This was a pretty crazy time for me because the last show I got to play before then, I played probably in front of 30 or 40 people, and I went from 30, 40 people to playing in front of 10,000 people for my next show, and that was absolutely insane. And for a little backstory, if you don't know, I am a drummer. I play the drums. That's kind of like my job. And earlier this year, I got to go out on tour with a bunch of my friends, and we played some pretty crazy arenas. The first date of this was February 27th of 2014, and we played in Toledo, Ohio at the Huntington Center. And this was the first show of the tour, and as you can see from these pictures, it was absolutely insane. So many people showed up. I had an absolute blast. Again, I was out with so many of my friends. Some of the bands that we were on tour with included Skillet, which is an awesome hard rock band, Third Day, We As Human, and Peter Furler. But anyway, after we played Toledo, Ohio on the 27th, we moved over to the Bankers Life Fieldhouse, which was in Indianapolis, Indiana. And this was pretty much the Pacers arena. This is where the Pacers played, which is absolutely insane to think that I played in an arena, but it was absolutely awesome. You can see from these pictures again just how absolutely crazy this was, and it was an absolute awesome time. Unfortunately, we only got to do this for 3 shows because we hopped off this tour to do some other stuff with the artists I was playing for. But it was all good. Again, it was a ton of fun. After that, we moved over to the Mississippi Coliseum, which was in Jackson, Mississippi. And one fun thing about the Toledo, Ohio date, I have never been so cold in my entire life. I think it was in the single digits where we were at, just in the city alone. It was in the single digits. Everything was freezing. There was ice everywhere. But on top of that, where we had to park our bus was pretty much in this giant wind tunnel. So every time we had to walk out of the arena and try to go to the bus to get clothes or to go back into where we were sleeping or whatever, it was like negative 15 or so degrees. It was so cold. It was definitely below zero with the wind chill because the wind was blowing like 30 plus miles an hour, trying to run back and forth. So if you were in the arena taking a shower or something, you were still kind of wet and you wanted to go back out to put your clothes up or whatever, you're running out in like freaking shorts and a jacket or possibly a t-shirt even, out to like negative X degree weather, and it was absolutely freezing. But this was an awesome tour. I had an absolute blast on it. Again, so many friends. We As Human are some awesome friends of mine. If you don't know their music, if you like rock music, you should definitely check them out. On top of that, check Skillet out, check Peter Furler, check out all the people we're on tour with. Now, I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Storytime, guys. Holt in Real Life. Again, hope you enjoyed it. If there's any other things you want to hear me talk about, just leave them in the comments, and if I've done the things you want me to talk about, I'll talk about them. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe because I upload videos every day. And thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Later!